5. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready?
Running back sent in motion. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Reset.
From the gun, Watson. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Fourth and 3, drive on the line. Putting the tight end in motion.
Alert, alert.
They're going for it. Here's Watson. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Back north.
Rodgers throwing to start it off. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
50. Get 300. Get 300. Hey, took 26. Yeah, good.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Finds Laporta. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
3rd down give to Hall. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 3 on that game. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. He's got Devontae Smith. And they make the tackle at the 38.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Jets.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it. Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Back north. Teammate.
Rodgers here from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, 88. Inside.
Third and long, Rodgers. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
Well, if you can't get your hands on the ball and take it away, next best thing, knock it down. That's the job of every defender out there. And he made sure that one wasn't completed.
Badgley able to knock it through. And they come away with some points on that series.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They've got a man in motion. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And he's tackled for a short gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
Working from the gun, Watson. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Watson back to the air after that pick. That one's complete right side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that gives the Browns a first.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5. From the 48. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Big gain downfield. That's a Cleveland touchdown. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one just kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there,
Yeah.
because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Take 30. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. On his Hopkins for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Browns cut it to a field goal game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Jumbo! Back north.
Rodgers coming back after the pick. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Rodgers set to pass. Catch is made in close. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Hall reaches the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, here's Watson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing on third down, Watson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're up against it. Fourth down coming up. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And the punt team hurries down, and they're going to stop this one at the 10-yard line. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Hey, 26. Yeah, this. Jump out.
Throwing on first down, Rodgers finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Adams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Throwing deep for the end zone. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets take a 3-possession lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Quincy Williams making the tackle. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting at the 10. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Back north. Get 300. Get 300.
To the air here on first down, Rodgers. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Hey, take 26. Yeah, this.
Here's Rodgers. Wilson's got it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Jump out. Go to 50.
Now here's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Trying again following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Zoom. Hey, 88, 88.
To throw is Rodgers. Hall there to haul it in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Jets make it a 24-point ball game. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, Watson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, 31. Out.
Another try following the sack. He fires one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know by now, Kate, what I call that. That's that car wash ball. Just come to life. That's when you throw that ball right through that car wash and you throw it with such velo, it doesn't get wet. And to do it with that kind of accuracy down the field, this dude's elite.
Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And the Jets take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's Hall once more. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Inside. Take 30.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Finds Laporta. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. They send a man in motion. 1st down throw by Rodgers. Can't connect on the short throw. It's incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect. And all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Get 300. Get 300. 26. Back north. Get 300. Get 300.
Throwing once again, Rodgers. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, 88.
Again, Rodgers. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Hey, 626.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Only one quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Jets have the football, and they are in great shape with a sizable lead. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Hall running between the tackles. Down to the 10. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. He has the New York touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets continue piling onto this lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Return starts from the goal line. Returnable from near the end zone. He gets popped quickly. Not a nice feeling or a nice return.
Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10. Watson now off play action. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up third down. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. From his own end zone on third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First and 10, here's Watson. Finds him on the crossing route. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They give to Pollard from the gun. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
He's on the move. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
24. Set. 59.
Working from the gun, Watson. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Set.
Back to the air, Watson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he takes this down to around the 39 before he stopped. It's a 6-yard gain. They're going to have 4th and 4. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns trying to do some window dressing. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Watson. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Jump out.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Able to hit Hall, complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's got it inside the 10. And he gets the first just before he's tackled.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Hall has the New York touchdown. The Jets throwing 6 more on the blowout. Brees Hall with the touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets grow their lead yet again.
Browns 14.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
We're set.
Here's the give to Pollard. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Right back to Pollard. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. So it's a road win for the Jets. And they end the season the way they have so many games already this year, Brock, with a victory. And now they get to enjoy an extra week off to rest and prepare to host a game in the divisional round coming up in 2 weeks. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a well-earned win for the Jets.